6, 7, 8 spots you weren't changing anyway.
Yeah.
So good, just trying to get even everything out for the South. Want to thank our umpires today. Greg Chavez Sr. behind the plate here for Game 2. Bobby Armijo on the bases here. So this is Sholo Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A softball senior all-star game here at Sholo High School. The North versus the South. The South with a decisive 23-12 win over the North in Game 1. Game 1 saw some absolute fireworks. 3 bombs from the South. Incredible offenses. And there's strike 1 from Kenney to Madison Moore from Holbrook High School. Madison, second team all-region selection, hit .443 on the year, 4 home runs, 22 RBIs. And there's a fly ball out to right field, and that's going to drop in front of the right fielder. So Moore leading off with a single here for the North. And that's going to bring up Brinna Hall from Payson High School. Brinna, shortstop for Payson. Defensive Player of the Year for a 3A East region. Second team All-State selection. Brinna hit .517 on the year and 26 RBIs. Left-handed slap hitter for the Longhorns. Takes ball 1 high and outside. North looking to get bats started early, as they didn't do a whole lot till the 3rd inning last game when they put up 11 runs in that 1 inning, and then that was it.
That was it.
South put up 13 or 14, and then they called the game just due to time limit so they could get the second game started. The second game will only be a 6-inning game, I heard them talking. So there's strike 1 called to Brinna Hall. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, Lady Bearcats, Madison Kenney in the circle for the South to start this Game 2 of the doubleheader. And there's a slap to second base. Flips over to short for out number 1 as Brinna Madison Moore retired on the fielder's choice. 4-6 put out. Brinna Hall with the fielder's choice reaches first. And that's going to bring up Alizabeth Paschal from Holbrook High School. Paschal, honorable mention, all-region 3A East. 24 RBIs, 3 home runs, hit .364 on the season. Strike 1 called on that outside corner to Paschal. Hey, how many you got watching on YouTube? Kenney back up on the rubber, gets her sign and delivers. There's a pop-up to the shortstop. Shortstop catches it, snap throw back to first. Hall back in safely. So Paschal flies out to the shortstop for out number 2. And that's going to bring up another road runner, Natalie Patterson. Patterson, a first team all-region selection. 24 RBIs, 7 home runs, hit .512 on the season. Ball 1 inside to Patterson. Runner on first here in the top of the first. 2 outs, no score. South, the home team for this second game of the doubleheader, because there's a nice changeup from Kenney to Patterson for strike 1.
That was a real nice changeup.
Nasty changeup. Saw a lot of home runs last game. Our home run sponsor, Northland Pioneer College, hit a home run at Northland Pioneer College. They have the lowest tuition in Arizona. If you're looking to start college, get back into it, go check out Northland Pioneer College. Patterson, 2 balls, 1 strike. Elizabeth Paschal Brinna Hall on first. 3-1 to Patterson. Brinleigh Arredondo waiting her turn on deck from Winslow High School, following the rival school from Holbrook. It's got to be weird for you as a Winslow dad to see your kid on the field with the road runners. And, I mean, it's cool.
It is
like
cool,
we've talked a lot today and just had the cool experience for our kids, but it's definitely something that you don't think about until it's here.
It's here, yeah.
So Patterson walks, and that's going to bring up Arredondo. Brinleigh, the 3A East. And there's a foul ball off her ankle for Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Brinleigh, the 3A East Region Offensive Player of the Year, first team All-State selection, hit .547 on the year, 48 RBIs and 5 bombs. Changeup outside for ball 1. They had a home run derby today.
She won that.
Brinleigh won the home run derby today, put on a show. Her and Haleigh Maennche from Sholo, who's on deck. I want to say finished second. They were the last two, if I remember right when I walked up.
They were the last two, yep.
They absolutely put on a show today. So Brinleigh takes that one on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Goshen University commit. Going to Goshen, Indiana. There's a
nice
line drive. Base hit up the middle. 1 run is in as that one hits Patterson. Brinleigh gets in on the throw. Patterson grabbing an ankle. She's going to walk this one off as she slid into third.
Did the ball get her when she slid, or did it hit her?
The ball did hit her in the baseline, so I don't know if it was the ball or just kind of tweaked it a little bit. But it looks like she's fine. She's back on the
good,
bag.
yeah.
Brinleigh with a rocket single up the middle and an RBI as Brinna Hall comes in. Patterson over to third. Brinleigh into second on the throw. Brinleigh throwing her name in quick for that Horn Auto Center drive of the game.
Oh, nice.
Talking about Haleigh Maennche. Haleigh with a rocket in the gap. Brinleigh around third and scores.
Natalie scores.
And Haleigh with a rocket double. 2 RBIs. There's a replay of that one. 2, 3, 4, a 5 hopper-ish to the fence. There's a great shot of Haleigh Maennche with that double. 2 RBIs as Haleigh wants her name in that for the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. And that's Anna-Soto now up the bat from Sholo. Since Haleigh hit so fast, Haleigh was a first-team all-region selection, .516 batting average, 6 home runs, 24 RBIs. For that Sholo Cougars team, teammate Anna-Soto takes ball 2 in the dirt. Anna, all-region honorable mention selection, 16 RBIs, 375 average, and a couple bombs to her credit. The North jumping out to a 3-0 lead early as Anna hits one in the gap.
Same spot.
Haleigh
Nice.
with 2 outs on her horse, and he's not going to score as she might not have known there were 2 outs. And she wasn't going on the coach is laughing, so maybe the coach told her there was only 1 out. Anyway, either way, Soto with a double. Haleigh over to second. So I'm going to go with the coach. Since she's laughing with Haleigh, the coach told her 1 out, and then they just both realized that backfired. And that's going to bring up Bristol Bickford from Camp Verde High School. The left-handed slapper hits it down the first base line. Nice play there by the first baseman to get the speedy Bickford. Bickford was a first-team all-region selection, 356 average, 13 RBIs, and 20 stolen bases. We're going to the bottom of the first. It is 3-0 North. South coming to bat. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school 3A, 2A, 1A All-Star game here on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A senior softball game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. Nick, we have a shout out. A son-in-law trying to score some points, wants to say hi to Gangsta Pat, watching at Camp Verde, supporting on YouTube. So Gangsta Pat, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, enjoying the stream. Your son-in-law says hi. Didn't pay me any money, though. We're just out here giving away free publicity, free shout-out. So there you go. They're all laughing over here. So I don't want to look at them because I'm going to start laughing, too. So that's going to bring up Aaliyah. Aaliyah from, let's see, I should know this after game one. There's a foul ball. Aaliyah from Santa Cruz hitting leadoff this game. I know we talked about her speed. Aaliyah, 32 stolen bases, 14 RBIs, a 4.05 batting average, second team all-region selection for Santa Cruz. Hitting leadoff this game, 1-1 count. Soto in the circle for the North team to start this game from Show Low High School, as that's a ball outside.
Got 2 balls, 1 strike on this one.
We saw the speed. There's a bunt foul from Mount Mobile Auto Glass foul ball as the Camp Verde catcher laying out and just missing that one for that Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter for the South All-Star team. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Aaliyah from Santa Cruz, again, 32 stolen bases. I know, Nick, you and I were impressed with her speed as she is fast, and that's going to catch her on the outside corner for strike 3, out number 1. And that's going to bring up state champion Kaylee James. Joseph City High School. Kaylee pitched the Wildcats to a 1A state championship. Defensive Player of the Year for her region. First team All-State. 431 batting average, 44 RBIs, 8 home runs on the season. And she hit 2 more in game 1. And both of those were, the second one was, we weren't sure, and it just carried. The first one was a no-doubter, as James showed everybody why the Wildcats
had a good year.
1A state champs. Wildcats had an outstanding year.
Yep.
Ball 2 outside from Soto. 2 balls, no strikes here to James.
Nice night for softball. Big crowd.
Oh, great crowd. Been very entertaining. They've been enthusiastic with this. The dance-off in between the games was very funny, as there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball and a nice catch there by a fan. He just doesn't know who to give the ball to, so everyone's looking around.
He was protecting somebody.
He was. Great catch there. Got a baby sitting behind him. Great play. If we had an award for defensive plays, that might have been it.
That might have been it.
As there's a fly ball out to right field. Sun field as it gets lost in the sun. As James is on her way to third. As the right fielder.
Hey everybody, it's Courtney.
For the North team is, of course, it's got to be mine, Nick. It's got to be Brinlynn. Brinlynn played left field, not making excuses. We talked in the first game.
Yep.
We got kids out of position. Brinlynn played left field all year for the Cougars. So now she's in the sun field here in her home park in Wright. And someone might want to get her some sunglasses out there.
Maybe we got to get her dad to buy her some.
Maybe, as there's an overthrow from the pitcher, and James is going to come in and score. James with that single from the sun. And that's going to be ball one to Courtney Baca. So Brinleigh, your daughter, back at her position from all year. She was at second base in game one. She played shortstop all year for the Bulldogs of Winslow, so she's back at shortstop on this game. Brinna Hall, Defensive Player of the Year for the 3A East region, shortstop for Payson Longhorns, is now at third base. So we got kids all over the place today in this all-star game. So Courtney Baca from Round Valley Elks, first team all-region selection, second team all-state, hit .476 on the year.
Foul
and
ball behind us.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball to bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3-1 is our score. North over the South. Again, the South with a commanding win in game one. And there's a ball that jams Baca right to Sydney Stahl at first base. So Baca out number 2 on the line out to first. And that's going to bring up her teammate Liliana Areola. Areola, first team all-region selection, first team all-state defensive player of the year in the 2A division. Hit .380 on the season. And there might be her second home run of the night because she hit one in game one. And that is a bomb out of here to left center as Areola goes yard. I think was it her or Baca that hit the home run in game one?
She hit one.
It was Areola, so Areola, her second home run of the day. First one of game two.
Just a reminder, anybody that
as she hits that one over the left center gap. And that's going to bring up Gianna Lopez. Gianna Lopez from Santa Cruz High School. First team all-region selection, honorable mention all-state. Hit .397 on the year, 22 RBIs, and 3 home runs. She steps in. Here's the pitch from Soto. Ball one high and outside. As it looks like, Nick, we're going to be in for another offensive showcase in game two. As both these offenses are just very, very high-powered. Check with base umpire.
Yep.
He says yes. Gianna went around, so 1 ball, 1 strike to the Santa Cruz graduate. Change up in the dirt for ball 2.
Way to stop the catcher.
Again, if you weren't tuning in for game 1, these kids have been here. Check-in this morning was between 8 and 9 o'clock. They've had a practice. They've done a skills competition. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. They had a base running, a timed speed competition. They had a home run derby. They got lunch fed. So these kids have been hanging out on a beautiful day up here.
Yep.
So here's the 2-2 pitch. Full count now to Gianna. 2 outs. 3-2 is our score. The North, the visiting team in game 2. South looking to tie it up here in the bottom of the first. Gianna takes a walk. And that's going to bring up Bernice. Bernice from Phoenix Christian High School. Bernice, first team all-region selection, 17 RBIs, 20 stolen bases, batted .300 on the year. Strike one called. I know we've been talking about the weather a lot, Nick, but if you've ever been up to the White Mountains, it's a flip of a coin.
It is.
From hour to hour sometimes.
Yeah.
Whether it's going to be windy, if you need a jacket, or if you can wear shorts all day. Because the last time our kids played here, it was not very warm in the regular season.
Jackets on, and it's nice right now. There's a little light breeze, but it's really nice.
Gorgeous. Sun's starting to set, as we saw. Right fielder in the sun field for each team. So we'll see what kind of, we've already had it have a play factor already.
Are we going to get your daughter some new sunglasses?
I don't know. I work in public education, Nick. I'm kind of broke. Public education, being a teacher doesn't pay very well at times. 3 balls, 1 strike to Bernice. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, please chime in where you're watching from, who you're supporting. As there's ball 4 to Bernice. As now runners on first and second with 2 outs. Let us know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Appreciate you checking in. Want to thank Robin and Nathan standing on top of dugouts, bringing you these great pictures and shots from our game, and then our center field cameras just hanging out, just sitting there. But Robin and Nathan standing up on the dugouts doing the dirty work. And then there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. You and I just get to sit here and talk about the game. Mel's eating pizza in the truck.
With the AC on?
No, he's got the trailer door down now. He was scared. He was scared to turn the AC on. It might blow a circuit. There's a swing and a miss from Brinleigh Loving. Brinleigh from Hayden High School. With a 1 ball, 2 strike count. 2 outs as Soto trying to get out of a jam here and keep the lead going into the bottom of, or the top of the second. Brinleigh takes ball 2 to even it up. Looking on Max Preps, there weren't any stats in Max Preps from Hayden, so I apologize that I don't have anything for Brinleigh as she takes ball 3 high. Full count, 2 outs. Runners are going to be on the move once the pitcher releases the ball. 3-2, 2 outs. 3-2 is our score. Here's the pitch, and there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. Throw that away. 3-2 count, 2 outs here, bottom of the first. And there's a pop fly to the infield. Anna calls everyone off, catches it at the back of the circle.
Got out of the jam on that one.
Got herself out of it. We're going to the top of the second. It is 3-2 north over the south. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A softball senior all-star game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Hey guys, Anthony Chapman here at Horn Auto Center, the Chevy store that saves you more. Right now, we got some amazing specials going on for May. For instance, with Chevy's all-new redesigned Chevy Trax, you're getting $1,500 off. That's right, $1,500 off the all-new redesigned Chevy Trax. And to blow these sales out of the water even more, we are doing $5,100 off these Chevy 2500 HD models. We have a lot of other sales going on right now, so if you want to see what you can save, come on into Horn Auto Center, the Chevy store that saves you more.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear. goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior Softball All-Star Game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. Brian Lang along with Nick Arredondo. Nick, game 1 was all the South with a 23-12
All the
win.
South.
And the North with a 3-2 lead. And now we have the pitcher from the Round Valley Elks. Is this... I don't know which one pitches, Baca or Areola. Do you know?
Baca pitches.
Courtney Baca then is in the circle now?
On as the catcher.
Okay. Liliana now catching. So we have the Elks battery here in the All-Star game with Sydney Stahl from Show Low High School leading off the top of the second as the North is the designated visiting team here. 2 balls, no strikes to Stahl. Stahl, a second team all-region selection, hit .371 on the year. 3-0 the count to Stahl. Teammate Brooklyn Lang waiting her turn on deck. And there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball right off the truck. Wake up, Mel.
He's awake now.
As that hit the top of the iTalk trailer and woke Mel up from his nap in there. 3-1 the count to Stahl. Here's a pitch from Baca. Fastball outside as Stahl walks to lead off the second inning. And that's going to bring up the Show Low leadoff hitter, Brooklyn Lang. Brooklyn's second team, all 3A East region selection. Hit .433 on the year, 11 RBIs, 2 bombs, and 17 stolen bases. Left-handed hitter pulls back as she looks to bunt. Ball 1. Okay, the North didn't win the first game. Do you play some small ball? Do you try to get a win here, or do you let the kids just swing away?
I would want to win it.
I'm with you. I would want to win too. Both our kids
play small ball, play it.
Both our kids were on the losing end, which is cool. Our kids finally get to play together, but it didn't go so well for them in game 1. As there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball from Brooklyn. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Brooklyn Lang. Brooklyn digs back in. Baca back up on the rubber. Gets her sign and delivers. Change up as it sticks in her hand and everyone's just kind of laughing. Brooklyn didn't know where to go. Baca's laughing now Brooklyn's laughing, Baca's laughing. Fans are laughing. 2-2 the count to Brooklyn. 3-2, Stahl with a read, diving into second as her dad calls her the baby giraffe as she goes diving into second.
And she is dirty.
Yeah. Full count to Brooklyn. Runner in scoring position here, no outs in the top of the second. And there's a
nice hit.
Ground ball to second. Brooklyn with the speed. Ball thrown away. Sydney's going to score. Brooke reaches base. It's an error. I already know why you're looking at me.
I thought she was pretty fast.
She's fast, but it was still an error. So Brooke reaches first, and that's going to bring up twin sister Brinleigh Lang. Brinleigh first team all 3A East region selection. Squares around a bunt and pulls back for ball 1. Brinleigh, honorable mention, all-state selection. Hit .463 on the year, 19 RBIs in the 2 spot for the Cougars, and 17 stolen bases. Looking to get, there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. If I could yell, I'd tell her to stay on it and not pull off.
She's doing just fine.
As the 2 dads sit here and critique our kids on the radio.
We got to be good. We're on the radio.
Yeah. Change up high and outside. Snap throw back
Oh,
to first.
nice. Look
Brooklynn
at that.
on to
Yep.
second. Stolen
Speed.
base from Brooke as Brooklyn shows off the speed. Snap throw down to first, and she just takes off. As now Brooklyn is in scoring position as Brinlynn looking to drive in the twin sister with a base hit. Ball in the dirt. Nice block there by Areola from Round Valley. 3-1 to Brinlynn. Brinlynn with that split grip that I'm still not a fan of, but it works for her as she's going to walk. And she gets the first. And they're going to check on the catcher as she got her cleat stuck in the dirt, it looked like, and kind of spun an ankle right there trying to block that pitch. Umpire's going to let her
Walk around a little
walk
bit.
it off.
Check it, make sure she's all right.
Yep, dust off the plate. Actually, the North coach is going to call batter down and give her a little bit of time as
Everybody wants to have fun, but the
Absolutely.
coaches are still competitive.
absolutely.
The coaches want to win.
So Brinlynn at first, the Cougar speed from their top of the order on the corners, and that's going to bring up Rebecca from Payson High School, second team all 3A East region representative, hit .360 on the year. She lays down a bunt, and she is in the box. It's going to be a foul ball. Brinlynn was off, stealing second. Rebecca with the bunt for a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball.
Small ball coming up right
Absolutely. Use the speed.
here. Use the speed.
We've seen this speed all year, Nick, with these 3A East kids, and
Yes.
this is it. These three
Right
right here. As Brinlynn's off and going, as there's a ball
nice
hit out to
little-
right, and it's going to
it
fall. Brinlynn had to hold up. Good base running there. Brooklyn's going
Nice.
to come in to score, and Rebecca with an RBI single. Good piece of hitting. Good base running there, as everyone had to really hold up to make sure that was going to fall.
I believe we still have no outs on.
Yeah, still no outs.
Nice.
As that's going to bring up Erin Collin from Camp Verde. Again, that's where Gangsta Pat's checking in from. As Collin takes that pitch for strike or ball one on outside. Collin's second team all region selection. Hit .391 on the year for the Camp Verde Lady Cowgirls. There's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. You know, the North wants to win game 2 and at least get a split. They're going to play some small ball here. They've got speed on the bases. And Madison Moore, the leadoff hitter from Holbrook, on deck. The North looking to get something
Going here.
still going, as there's another sack bunt attempt, and it's a foul ball back. As Collins now in a 1-2 count on that Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. She's got to swing away now. See if she can do something here with Brinlynn on second and Rebecca from Payson on first. Ball in the dirt. Nice block there by Areola from Round Valley. The Round Valley battery in the circle and behind the plate. It's got to be nice to be able to pitch to your own catcher. That,
Yeah, you communicate with each other.
yeah, familiarity. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's a base hit.
Oh, in the
And
gap.
that's in the
Nice.
gap.
He's
And
gonna
we're going to
score
see
2.
that speed. One run is in with Brinlynn. Here comes Rebecca around third. Throws not going to beat her. Ooh, we've got a little bit of a collision at second. Hoping everybody is
all
okay.
She's smiling.
Yep, Erin's up.
Nice.
Dirty. Good dancing around. Good hustle there by Erin Collin. Collin with a 2 RBI single. As she said, Coach, why are you making me sack bunt? I can hit. Collin comes up huge with a single, scores Rebecca and Brinleigh. And the North extends their lead 7-2. And that's going to bring up Madison Moore from Holbrook High School. Madison, second team all 3A East region selection. And there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. Moore, 443 average on the year, 4 bombs, 22 RBIs. Baca in the circle. Another Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball as Moore just missed that one.
She's going to get it right here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
She's just missing it.
I'm glad this is going to be on YouTube because the Winslow parent is rooting for a Roadrunner right here. I heard it.
We're all on the same team today.
We're all on the same team today.
Right.
There's
Oh, see? Just
Mountain
missed it.
Mobile Autoglass foul ball. Moore's up there battling, laughing.
Yeah, we're all on the same team today. North sticks together.
This is a good. This has been a fun day. Again, Nick and I just dads of a few kids playing. My twins played for Sholo. His daughter's a shortstop for Winslow. So we've had fun banter all year, and today you get the play.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice play by the shortstop as Moore hit a
almost.
missile.
Barely. That was a good hit.
Great hit as it didn't bounce at all, and shortstop played a little defense there on herself. There's a great replay as she throws that across to get Moore by a step. Moore hit the heck out of that one, but nothing to show for it, as that is the first out here in the top of the second. And that's going to bring up the 3A East Region's Defensive Player of the Year from Payson, Brinna Hall. Hall, the shortstop for the Longhorns. Defensive Player of the Year, second team All-State selection. Hit .517 on the year, 26 RBIs. Left-handed slap hitter, bunt. She wants to use her speed as Erin Collin goes scampering into third on that pass ball. Family's excited because I'm assuming that's Mom sitting here. If I turned the effects mic up, Nick, we would have heard Mom.
Oh, they probably heard her.
They probably still did, huh? So Collin on third. Brinna Hall from Lady Longhorns of Payson in the box. Courtney Baca in the circle from Round Valley as Brinna, nice, gets it down to third. And they're going to get her at third.
Nice.
No, they're not.
She was
Umpire says that the tag was missed as they get the bunt down. Brinna uses her speed. Great bunt.
Nice.
Collin goes diving back into third. Umpire says they missed it. Third baseman, there's a shot of the third baseman. She's just laughing because I'm not sure she agrees. But regardless, Hall with a bunt single. Great bunt there, and that's going to bring up Alizabeth Paschal. Paschal from Holbrook High School. Honorable mention, all 3A East region, 24 RBIs, 3 homers, hit .364 on the season. 1 out here in the top of the second. And there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. Didn't flinch that time, Nick.
Didn't at all.
Stone cold, I could have caught it.
Cool as a cucumber.
Yep, wasn't in the first game though.
No, you weren't.
First game I flinched.
Jumped
bad.
out of the seat.
Yeah. Why you got to bring up old stuff? Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 outside to Paschal. Runners on the corners. Erin Collin from Camp Verde over at third. Brinna Hall from Payson at first. 1 out here. North leading the South here in game 2, 7-2. There's a ground ball. Nice play by the shortstop. Not going to get her. That ball was smoked.
That was.
Great defensive play there by the shortstop, but that ball was obliterated right there. as Paschal's going to reach first with a single. Collin going to come in to score from Camp Verde.
Nice hit.
Brinna Hall over to second. That's going to bring up Holbrook Roadrunner, Natalie Patterson. Patterson, a first-team all-region selection. There's a ground ball to third. Snap throw across the diamond to get Patterson. Patterson moves up the runners.
Brinleigh Arredondo from Winslow.
For out number 2, Patterson, again, a first-team all-region selection, 512 batting average, 24 RBI, 7 homers. And that's going to bring up the I-40 rival of the Roadrunners, Brinleigh Arredondo of Winslow Bulldogs. Arredondo was the Offensive Player of the Year for the 3A East region. And there's a
nice hit in the gap.
I'll just let you have it, Nick.
Right to the fence. Cleans the bases.
And that, folks, is why she was the Offensive Player of the Year in the 3A East region, as Brinleigh hits a rocket. There's a great shot of BA right there as she hits a rocket into the right center gap for a double, 2 RBIs.
Very nice.
The Goshen University commit. Brinleigh, again, the Offensive Player of the Year, hit 547 on the year, first team all-state selection, and a 48 RBIs, 5 bombs on the year for Brinleigh, and that's going to bring up now Haleigh Maennche from Sholo.
Another good hitter right here.
Haleigh, 6 bombs on the year, 24 RBIs, 516 average. And there's a ground ball. It's going to be a base hit with her speed as she's safe. She was a first-team all-region selection from Sholo High School. As there's a replay as she just beats that out. As Haleigh with a single over to first, Brinleigh over to third, and that's going to bring up Soto. Anna, honorable mention, all region, 375 batting average, 16 ribbies and 2 bombs. Strike 1 called, 2 outs here in the top of the second. The North bats showing up with a 10-2 lead in game 2 of this all-star doubleheader. Ball high from the Round Valley pitcher, Courtney Baca. 1-1 the count. Baca pitching to her battery mate, Liliana Areola from Round Valley as well. Ball outside. Nick, we've seen some outstanding offense in game 1, starting here in game 2. 3 bombs last game. Seen some great defense. I think this is the Morenci shortstop here for the South. She's made some great plays in this game as Haleigh uses that speed, gets into second. Soto with a 3-1 count, looking to drive in a couple runs here with Arredondo on third and Maennche on second. 2 outs. Strike 2 on that outside corner. Great pitch there by Baca. Full count. 2 outs here. You're starting to hear the chatter. Dugout's starting to come alive a little bit from the North. North, a little shell shock there in game 1, getting beat handily. There's ball 4 to Soto to load him up. We're going to load him up for Bristol Bickford. Bickford from Camp Verde High School. Hit 356 on the year, 13 RBIs, 20 stolen bases. First team all-region selection for the Cowgirls of Camp Verde. Bristol had a nice hit in game 1, little check swing slap over the second baseman. There's a block for that ball in the dirt.
Anna's catching and Brinleigh's at third. They look at each other because they both played on the same travel ball team.
Played some club ball.
Yep, they know.
Oh, the North has spun a wheel here and batted around as that hits her, and that's going to bring in Brinleigh Arredondo as Bickford goes down to first, and they have spun the wheel here officially as that brings up Sydney Stahl. Stahl led off this inning with a walk and scored, and it is now 11-2 North. Scoreboard hasn't been updated yet, but
the coaches had a home run derby earlier between the coaches, and our coach hit the scoreboard, so maybe they
broke it. Maybe. Could be. We'll see. This is going to bring up Sydney Stahl from Show Low High School. Stahl takes ball 1 high. Sydney, second team all 3A East region, 371 batting average for the Cougars. Here's the pitch from Baca, and there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball as Baca got Stahl to jam. Got her in on the hands there.
Yep.
Maybe I can get those sunglasses from the first baseman and give them to Brinleigh for right field.
Oh, she's taking them off, so maybe.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't need them no anymore. The sun's gone down.
Yeah, maybe we can borrow them for the for the outfield on our side.
For the outfield now. Snap throw down the third.
Go.
Into left field. As Nick's trying to be a fan, rooting for everybody. As Haleigh Maennche comes in to score. Nick still just, again, a couple of dads out here just broadcasting for these kids. So if we get a little excited, we apologize. We're here for both teams, but, we've got kids on one of them. So if you're on the South and you hear us get a little excited, we're sorry. We apologize. No disrespect. Throw that out there. Because the South, man, y'all put it on us.
You put it on us early.
In the first one, 23-12. Ball low to Stahl. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brooklyn Lang waiting her turn on deck. Also from Show Low High School. Baca back up on the rubber. Gets her signed and delivers. Nice block there, and that's going to put Stahl down to first to load him up.
She's going to clean it up right here.
Brooklyn, leadoff hitter for the Cougars all year. Second team, all 3A East region selection. 433 batting average, 17 stolen bases, 2 homers, and 11 RBIs in that leadoff spot for the Cougars. 2 outs here, bases loaded. As she takes strike 1 on that outside corner. Center fielder playing in a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
They all are.
They don't know. You know.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
seen it. There's ball low. For Brooklyn, 1 ball, 1 strike. Center fielders moves back now a little bit, shading that left center gap.
Yeah.
Right center gap's big if Brooklyn can pull one. But again, they're adjusting to the pitch. Baca's pitching Brooklyn outside, so defense adjusting that way. Smart.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike here to the Cougar leadoff hitter. Baca back up on the rubber and delivers. Brooklyn swings through the high one for strike 2. Her and the coach kind of laugh. Got to have fun here, right? There's a great shot of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Change up high, full count. Runners are going to be going on the release. So if Brooke can get one in the gap.
Just a little pressure right here.
Yeah, it's great. The dad in me wants to cheer, but I'm trying to stay professional. And there's a drop 3rd strike, and she's going to be out on the tag. Hey, she's laughing. She's having a good time. That's what it's all about. So we're going to the bottom of the 2nd. The North leading the South 12-2. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A softball senior all-star game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Welcome back to Sholo High School and Sholo Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior Softball All-Star Game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. The North leading the South after 2, 12-2 as we're in the bottom of the second right now. Arredondo for Sholo High School in the circle, and Jocelyn Melendez leading off the bottom of the second. Melendez is from Santa Cruz High School. She's a second team all-region selection. She hit .317 on the year, 14 RBIs, and a couple bombs to her credit. Ball one high, 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Melendez. I want to thank some of our sponsors real quick. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center. They sponsor our injury report at the beginning. And there's a ball hit out to right center. Center fielder under that for out number 1.
Alizabeth Aguilar from Morenci High School.
There's a replay of Rebecca from Payson High School with that catch. And that's going to bring up Elizabeth Aguilar.
Elizabeth hit one bomb earlier.
Yeah, Elizabeth hit one that might be stopping right about now from rolling. Elizabeth hit an absolute moonshot in game 1. She is a first-team all-region selection from Morenci High School. She is a first-team all-state selection, and when you hear these numbers, you're going to know why she's first-team all-state. 6'11" batting average, 13 home runs, and 61 RBIs. And there is another one. I don't even need to see it. It is a bomb. And it's the other way, which is even more impressive, that she hits an oppo bomb for her second one of the day, as Aguilar wants that Horn Auto Center drive of the game, or the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. I mean, heck, she could have both of those on one swing. There's a great shot of Aguilar. So 61 RBIs, Nick. Let's put that in perspective. You play 18 regular season games, and then you might get in a tournament maybe another 12-ish if you play 6 games. I'm being probably generous on 12. As there's a base hit from Madison Kenney of Ray High School. Madison, a second team all-region selection, hit .357 on the year with 26 RBIs. So we're talking, again, back to Elizabeth, 61 RBIs in, let's say, 30-ish games, maybe?
Yeah,
30
let's
games?
put it nicely, yeah, nicely.
So 2+ RBI average a game, if on our guessing of numbers. It's impressive. So
really good.
Kenny from Ray High School now at first base. That brings up Jazmine Sanchez. Jazmine is from San Manuel High School. She is a first-team all-region selection as she hits a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. Again, Sanchez, first-team all-region selection, 500 batting average, 41 RBIs, and 6 home runs to her credit. I mean, Nick, as I was going through my stuff last night, going through Max Preps, grabbing these stats, and even reading them today, some of these stats are just off the charts with these kids.
Yeah.
And there's kids that are missing that either couldn't make it today or for whatever reason just aren't here today. That
sport or something.
I mean, just from our region alone in the 3A East, we had girls that had 15 bombs on teams. I mean, your daughter Brinleigh has 40-something RBIs. Like, some of these numbers are just ridiculous.
Yeah, they are.
There is some absolute talent on this field today with these seniors, as there's a foul tip strike from Jazmine as she evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So if you're watching, I'm hoping you're enjoying the talent that's on this field. And there's a changeup. Nice job on the changeup. Nice play there by the center fielder from Payson High School, Rebecca. She ranges a little to her left. There's a replay of that as she has to come in. Catches that ball. Nice job there as Sanchez is out number 2. And that's going to bring up Kaylee Blair. Blair from Morenci High School, first team all-region selection, second team all-state, 607 batting average. I don't know what's in the water down at Morenci, but 2 girls hitting over 600 on one team is, one of them on one team is impressive. To have 2 is ridiculously good. So if you all could share whatever you're doing down there in Morenci with some of us up here, we'd appreciate it, maybe, you know?
Help them all out.
Yeah, 23 RBIs for Blair as she's in a good hitter's count. 2 balls, no strikes for the left-handed slap hitter for Morenci. There's ball 3, snap throw down to first. Nice stop there by Stahl.
Maybe it's the stickers. We gotta put stickers on their helmets.
Maybe. You know, they've got the football mentality. You got stickers for doing stuff, and the 2 Morenci girls, just their helmets are covered with stickers. I don't know if we can get a shot of Kaylee's helmet or not, but there's a strike called. We're trying to, there's a zoom in of all those stickers, and folks, they wrap all the way around her helmet. Like, it is the awards that they're giving at Morenci. And there's ball fours as she trots on down to first with that base on ball. And that's going to bring up Aaliyah. Aaliyah, I don't want to try to pronounce your last name because I will mess that up. Borges, maybe? Aaliyah, if that's not right, I apologize. She is from Santa Cruz High School. She is a second team all-region selection, hit .405 on the season. As there's a slap down to third, and they're not getting her at first, as she is safe as Haleigh goes to step on third but misses it. As Aaliyah, 32 stolen bases for Santa Cruz. She wasn't getting thrown out. There's a picture of, you can see how fast she is. Haleigh goes to step, misses, can't get it out of her glove to flip it to Brinleigh, and that is going to load them up for Kaylee James from Joseph City High School. Kaylee, couple home runs in game 1 with that Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. Again,
Did she have a home run in this game too?
No, she hit a single. The home run was Areola.
Oh, it was.
And then Aguilar. So Kaylee, .431 batting average on the year, defensive player of the year in her region, first team all-state selection. She takes that ball outside. 44 RBIs, 8 bombs to go with that .431 average. as it's a 1-1 count.
Got 2 outs.
Bases are loaded.
Foul ball. Almost hit the I-Talk trailer.
Just missed it.
Yep, he's making sure everything's okay over there.
There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Ball 3, full count, nowhere to put her with the bases loaded.
I think they're trying to pitch her around so they
Got nowhere to put her.
don't want a home run though.
Well, you're also up 12-3, so let's. And there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. 3-2 the count to Joseph City Wildcat Haleigh James, state champion for 1A. Here's the pitch from Arredondo, as there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball, as James just out in front of that one. Round Valley Elks, Courtney Baca waiting her turn on deck. She's trying to channel some of that Morenci good juju as she's got a helmet full of stickers on over there. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Change up over to Maennche at third. This time she finds the bag, steps on it, and the North gets out of the bases loaded jam. We're going to the top of the third, 12-3. North All-Stars lead the South. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior All-Star Game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or...
Welcome back to Sholo High School and Sholo Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior All-Star Game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. We have the North versus the South. The North leading 12-3. And we're going to get Haleigh James in the circle for the South from Joseph City High School.
Sholo High School.
And leading off the third inning. Top of the third is the #2 hitter for the Sholo Cougars, Brinleigh Lang. Lang, left-handed hitter, first team all-region selection for the 3A East. honorable mention all-state selection, hit .463 on the year, 17 stolen bases and 19 RBIs out of that 2 spot for the Cougars. She takes ball 1 high from Kaylee James. James in relief here for the South in the top of the 3rd. As Brinlynn hits a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball for strike 1. Stay on it. Sorry, had to be dad there for a second.
I'm glad you're back to join us.
Here's the pitch from James as Brinlynn jumps out of the way from ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
What's happened to just having fun?
We're having fun, but I still want see my kids get a hit. yours has got one today. Brinlynn needs to get one. There's a great shot of Brinlynn from our camera operators up on the dugouts. As Brinlynn out in front of that one. Almost beats it out with that speed. She made that little chopper a lot closer than it possibly should have been. Because there's the chopper, and you can see just beats her by about a step, I guess. It wasn't as close as I thought, but Brinlynn flying down the line. Out number 1. And that's going to bring up Rebecca from Payson High School. Rebecca, 2nd team all-region selection. Hit .360 on the year with 8 ribbies. Rebecca patrolling center field for the first couple innings here for the North team. She's using that speed. Rebecca takes ball 1 low. Here's the pitch. There's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. In front of you, Mel, you're safe.
There must be a magnet over there.
Yeah, there's got to be a magnet on the van and the trailer over there for iTalk.
He's probably getting them because if you turn the balls back in, they give you candy bars.
Oh, that's true.
He's probably getting candy bars.
Are you getting all the candy over there, Mel, from... There's ball 2 in the dirt. No, they're just trying to keep you awake over there, Mel. They don't want you to fall asleep in the trailer. He's got the trailer door down on this nice, cool night here in Sholo. He's eating pizza in there. Strike called. Great pitch there from James as she evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. We're in game 2 of this all-star doubleheader. There's a ground ball to short. Shortstop, what a throw there by the shortstop. I believe that is she is from Morenci.
I believe so.
There's a replay of that. What a throw. Let's see. Oh, no, I think that Morenci or Santa Cruz. I think that is Morenci. That might be Aguilar from, well, that's not Aguilar from Morenci. They were wearing black, I thought. Oh, we'll figure it out.
I thought it's Morenci, number 20, no?
Possibly. No, because Kaylee Blair is from Morenci and Aguilar over at 3rd is Morenci. So that might be, we'll try to figure that out when she comes up. But anyway, we now have Erin Collin from Camp Verde. Collin, 2nd team all-region selection, hit .391 on the year, 6 RBIs. 1-1 pitch. There's strike 2 called as James coming into game 2 throwing some gas.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 pitch, a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. So my brother just sent me a text, says the shortstop's jersey says the Miners. So the Miners, there's strike 3. So that might be San Manuel. I wonder if that's Jazmine Sanchez. We'll figure it out when she comes up. But anyways, that's a cannon of an arm over at shortstop as Collin goes down with a strikeout. We're going to the bottom of the third. North leading the South 12-3. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A, 2A, and 3A Senior All-Star Game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hey guys, Anthony Chapman here at Horn Auto Center, the Chevy store that saves you more. Right now, we got some amazing specials going on for May. For instance, with Chevy's all-new redesigned Chevy Trax, you're getting $1,500 off. That's right, $1,500 off the all-new redesigned Chevy Trax. And to blow these sales out of the water even more, we are doing $5,100 off these Chevy 2500 HD models. We have a lot of other sales going on right now, so if you want to see what you can save, come on into Horn Auto Center, the Chevy store that saves you more.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Well, welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior Softball All-Star Game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. 12-3, the North over the South here in Game 2 of this doubleheader. We're going to the bottom of the third. There's a changeup, and that is going to be a base hit from Courtney Baca. Baca from Round Valley High School leads off the bottom of the third with a single. Baca
should be on a
first team all-region selection, second team all-state selection, and her teammate Liliana Areola coming up as she hits one up in the air, and it is going to drop in as the spin of it just can't make the play there, as Areola is going to reach first and the Round Valley out connection on base. I got some text. I want to thank the Holbrook head coach, Scott Baker, telling me the shortstop is from San Manuel. So I believe that was Jazmine Sanchez with a rocket of an arm. The only other one from San Manuel, yeah, that's the only one I have on our list. So that is Jazmine over there at short, showing off the arm last inning.
She has a good arm.
As we now have ball 2 to Gianna Lopez. Lopez from Santa Cruz High School, a first team all-region selection and all-state honorable mention, as she takes ball 3, 397 batting average, 3 bombs, and 22 RBIs. So I want to thank you all who are helping me out, that know these kids from other schools and other coaches. So appreciate you, Scott, for looking out, helping me out. Again, this is just a fun night. You know, Nick and I have been talking off the air. We see the pictures and watching these kids, all different uniforms, kids that competed against each other all year. They're now teammates for a night. They're having a good time and laughing and just enjoying, again, a beautiful night here in Show-Low. And now we've got Bernice from Phoenix Christian High School. Takes strike one. Bernice, a first-team all-region selection. 20 stolen bases, 17 RBIs to go with her 300 batting average. 1 ball, 1 strike. As the bases are loaded here, no outs in the bottom of the third with the South trying to chip away at this deficit of 12-3. Strike on the inside corner from Show-Low pitcher Arredondo. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 strikes.
Or 2 strikes, sorry. I have that written down. I just didn't read it right. There's a ground ball up the middle. Back home, steps on the plate for the force out. Nice play there on the fielder's choice.
Second game, you can see how they're starting to communicate, you know, and see who does
Correct.
what.
We talked a lot in the first game about these kids met each other possibly this morning.
Yep.
You know, or at least haven't played together. Now they're trying to figure it out. Coach Baker from Holbrook says he would be here today, but he's at a bowling tournament. So good luck
at the bowling tournament.
At the bowling tournament, I guess good luck throwing strikes and spares, knocking down the pins. Is that how we would say it? So Scott, good luck. As we have Brinlynn Loving now hitting. She hits a ground ball to first. Snap throw back home from Sydney Stahl to the Holbrook catcher, which is Alizabeth Paschal.
They don't want any runs.
No, the South is like, we're taking force outs. Some of this defense, I'm wondering, where was this at in the regular season? Like some decisions, like some maturity has kicked in with some kids here. As Loving is from Hayden High School, she has a fielder's choice. So that is now a 3-2 put out for out number 3. And we now have Jocelyn Melendez at the plate. Melendez from Santa Cruz High School, second team all-region selection. As that ball gets past the catcher, and there is first run of the inning. As that is Lopez comes across the score. Bernice moves up to third, and Brinlynn Loving moves up to second. Jocelyn with a 2-ball, no strike count. Again, Melendez from Santa Cruz High School, second team all-region. She takes strike 1 called. She hit .317 on the year, 14 RBIs, and 2 bombs. Soto with the pitch. And there's a line drive right to Brinna Hall. The North, no outs. Bases loaded and only give up 1 run as the defense showed up for the North there in the bottom of the third. And there's that picture that we're going to have to get one of those printed for ourselves, Nick.
That's nice how they all.
Because that's a great picture there of all the uniforms, all the kids. Again, smiling, getting along. So we're going to the top of the 4th. This is Show-Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior Softball All-Star Game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show-Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show-Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show-Low Ford has the best deal. Show-Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at ShowLowFord.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior All-Star Game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. We're going to the top of the 4th. The North got out of a bases-loaded jam with no outs, only giving up 1 run. And they're going to go to the leadoff hitter for the North in Holbrook's Madison Moore. Madison takes strike 1 called in the outside corner. Madison, a second-team all-region selection, .443 batting average, 22 ribbies, and 4 bombs for the Roadrunners this year. Here's the pitch. Ball outside from Kaylee James. James in the circle from Joseph City High School. State champions in 1A. The Wildcats pitch into the other I-40 school, just 20 minutes up the I-40 for the Roadrunners, as there's ball outside, as you hear some chirps from the crowd here as they wanted that one. There's a great shot of Madison. Here's the pitch. Madison takes that one. I've gotten to watch Madison the last couple of years. She has a great eye at the plate.
Yep.
The Roadrunners, since Coach Baker's watching, does a great job with those kids over there. We've got there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball. Coach Hayes also watching, the Winslow Bulldogs coach. He's on vacation in San Francisco, tuning in, or at least checking in here and there. We have Tina watching Liliana from Round Valley from Pennsylvania. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and Maddie is going to draw a leadoff walk for the North, and that's going to bring up Brinna Hall. Payson Longhorn, 3A East Defensive Player of the Year, second team All-State selection, hit .517, 26 RBIs, played an amazing shortstop for the Lady Longhorns, as the left-handed slap hitter takes strike 1 called on the outside corner. Madison Moore over at first. The North looking to tack on some runs, as there's a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball from Brinna. The South, let's just be honest, Nick, they put it on us. They put it on, I say us because our daughters are on the North team.
Yeah, they did.
They put it on the North 23-12 in game 1. And the North looking for their revenge, as there's a changeup.
Nice hit.
Great job there by the slap hitter, Brinna Hall, as she gets fooled on the changeup, but then holds her bat on a check swing. Great bat control, great discipline there from the slap hitter of the Longhorns, as she's going to get a single, move Maddie Moore over to second, and that's going to bring up the road runner from Holbrook, Alizabeth Paschal. Paschal, honorable mention, all 3A East region, hit .364 on the year, 3 bombs and 24 RBIs for the Lady Roadrunners. Ball 1 the count. as the North threatening here in the top of the fourth with no outs. Strike one called as the fans to our right like that one, Nick.
And the ones to the left didn't.
The ones to the left did not. It's tough being an umpire.
It is.
No matter what you call, half the people here are mad.
Yep.
1-1 is your count. Pulls back on the bunt. Again, the North might be looking to play some small ball. You know, we talked it earlier in game one, that competitive nature. You want to let the kids play. It's an all-star game, but you still want to win.
And the North wants to come back.
So if the North can win, everybody wins tonight.
Everybody wins. Oh, nice.
She said, the heck with that. We're going to go deep to right. Paschal off the fence in right field. She has to hold up. All the runners had to hold up. One run is in as Madison Moore scores. Paschal hits an absolute missile off the top of the wall in right field. There's a great shot of Paschal. Paschal with a RBI double, as Brinna Hall had to hold up as she didn't know. Paschal with a great swing there, and that's going to bring up her teammate Natalie Patterson. Patterson also from Holbrook. First team all-region state selection, takes that pitch for strike one called. Patterson, again, first team all 3A East region, 512 batting average, 24 RBIs, and 7 bombs for the Lady Roadrunners. Looking to add to this as she hits a ground ball to second. That's going to get a run in. Even being thrown out, Natalie does her job getting a run in. So Natalie with an RBI, 4-3 putouts. Brinna or Paschal moves over to third. And that's going to bring up the Winslow Bulldog Offensive Player of the Year for the 3A East, Brinleigh Arredondo. Brinleigh jumps out of the way of that one.
She should have wore that.
That's the first out. Dad says she should have wore it. We got ice. Brinleigh going to Goshen University in Goshen, Indiana next year. As she takes that one. Oh, we got a slider. She is safe. Paschal with the going home, diving in. Says Coach Baker, when I turn in my jersey, you're going to have to wash it.
There's a lot of girls with white pants and shirts out here.
That's great. Brinleigh, like I said, the Offensive Player of the Year in the 3A East region, a first-team all-state selection in 3A, a 547 batting average, 48 RBIs, and 5 home runs for Brinleigh.
And just won the home run derby today.
Won the home run derby. Brinleigh 2 for 2 in this game with a single and a double, as she takes that one in the dirt for ball 3. I have 3. I might be wrong with everything that was going on. But anyways, Brinleigh swinging away if this is close.
Yeah, she's going to hit it.
Maybe not. There's strike one called. The board has 2 balls, 1 strike. I think we're going to go with that. I think that's what the umpire said. So it wasn't her pitch on that one. Brinleigh steps in. Kayla on the rubber. That ball is outside. 3-1 the count. Brinleigh thought it was a walk. Maybe her and I were on the same page. Anyway, she wants to hit. 3-1's the count.
She wants to hit.
There's a great shot of Brinleigh. Here's the 3-1 pitch. As she hits one just foul. Just missed going over the first base bag. Full count, 1 out. Bases empty as the North have tacked on 3. Here in the top of the fourth, they extend that lead 15-4. Here's the 3-2 pitch. As there's ball driven out to right. Just got under it. As Brinleigh flies out to the right fielder. There's a replay of the right fielder ranging just a little bit to her left. And that's going to bring up Maennche from Show Low High School. Haleigh, first team all-region selection, hit .516 on the year, 6 bombs and 24 RBI. She takes first pitch, called strike on the outside corner.
Second one for the home run derby.
And took second to Brinleigh in the home run derby. Those two put on a show earlier this afternoon before game 1. Ball inside. What was her name? We want to thank Anna from Fredonia checking in, Fredonia, Arizona. Or Lillian from Fredonia, sorry, as Haleigh gets a swinging bunt. And she's going to be thrown out at first by Haleigh. That's going to end the 4th. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. The North lead the South 15-4. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior Softball All-Star Game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hey guys, Anthony Chapman here at Horn Auto Center, the Chevy store that saves you more. Right now we got some amazing specials going on for May. For instance, with Chevy's all-new redesigned Chevy Trax, you're getting $1,500 off. That's right, $1,500 off the all-new redesigned Chevy Trax. And to blow these sales out of the water even more, we are doing $5,100 off these Chevy 2500 HD models. We have a lot of other sales going on right now, so if you want to see what you can save, come on into Horn Auto Center, the Chevy store that saves you more.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior All-Star Game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com. Madison Moore from Holbrook High School now in the circle for the North. Might be a hidden gem. I didn't know Madison pitched.
I didn't know either.
So
and they got the catcher, so that's all Holbrook right here.
Holbrook battery pitching.
Holbrook at first.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Before we get this one started, we want to thank some of our sponsors, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center for sponsoring our injury report at the beginning of our game. Ace Hardware sponsors our keys to the game. We want to thank them. Northland Pioneer College is our home run sponsor. They've been we've had some home runs. I might have forgotten to talk about Northland. So Northland Pioneer College, thank you for your home run sponsor. If you're looking to hit a home run with your college, get back into it, hit up Northland Pioneer College. They are the lowest tuition in Arizona. There's a first pitch ball to Alizabeth Aguilar. Oh my gosh.
Another one.
That is an absolute moonshot.
There's your home run.
And there's our Northland Pioneer College home run. As we're talking about it, Aguilar hits an absolute rocket out of here. Nick, I talked in game 1 One of the furthest balls I've ever seen hit here was by Haleigh Maennche of Sholo. She hit one over the scoreboard that got lost in the darkness. Haleigh, love you, great kid, known you a long time. Your home run's now in second place.
Yeah.
That is an absolute bomb by Aguilar. Aguilar from Morenci High School, 6'11" average, 61 RBIs, 13 bombs on her season. And this is why she was a first-team All-Region and first-team All-State selection. And now Madison Kenney from Ray High School up to bat. Madison, a second-team All-Region selection, 26 RBIs, 357 batting average. Aguilar might be our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game.
Well, I know the kids, if they bring the softball back, they get a candy, but those home runs, they should give them at least a hot dog. That's a long ways to go get the ball.
Nick, if you go get that, I'll see you next week, because that thing might be on the playground over there at the elementary school.
Yeah.
That thing was, wow. That's her second home run of the night, I believe, maybe third. Hold on. Does she have one? Oh, that's her second of the game. She hit one in the first game, so that's 3 on the night, and none of them have been close. Like, they were all gone. So Kenney draws the walk, and that's going to bring up Jazmine Sanchez. Sanchez from Morenci High School, or sorry, Jazmine is not from Morenci. Hold on, Jazmine is from San Manuel, and Jazmine goes yard.
That's a shortstop right there.
That's the shortstop from San Manuel High School with the rocket of the arm, and now she shows off the power as Jazmine hits a Northland Pioneer College home run. Jazmine, first team All-Region selection, 6 home runs on the year, 41 RBIs, and a 500 batting average.
Blair from Morenci
And she
High School.
just hit another no-doubter. That's back-to-back. Oh, that's not back-to-back. There's a walk in there, but as Jazmine hits that Northland Pioneer College home run, she throws her name in the hat for that Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. And that's going to bring up Kaylee Blair from Morenci High School. Blair, a first-team All-Region selection, second-team All-State, 607 batting average, and 23 RBIs. As Madison Moore from Holbrook in the circle. Strike one called. A little excitement over there from the north on that strike. South trying to chip away at this deficit, now 15-7, as Blair takes that pitch low for 3 balls, 1 strike count. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Blair's gonna walk, and that's gonna bring up the leadoff hitter in this game, Aaliyah from Santa Cruz High School. Aaliyah, second team All-Region selection, 405 batting average, 14 RBIs. But her speed, 32 stolen bases on the year. There's a wild pitch. Blair's going to move over to second. I know we've talked about it all night. When I wrote all these stats down, I was like 32 stolen bases. Like, I'm not making fun of Santa Cruz when I say this, because we all know that there's some schools, coaches, that there's some stats that aren't always, I would say, correct on max preps. Nick, we saw her speed in game 1, and I guarantee you those 32 stolen bases are legit.
Yeah, she's
at max
fast.
preps.
Absolutely, she's fast. She stole base in front of us.
Like, this girl, we saw some speed in the 3A East. This girl is lightning fast.
Yeah, she's fast.
As she ducks out of the way of that one, 3 balls, 1 strike to Aaliyah.
And she won the speed.
She won the speed competition today.
Around.
Okay. Do you know what remember what her time was? 12 something home to home?
I want to say I thought it was 11 something. Yeah.
11 something, home to home.
Yeah.
That's right, because Brooklyn said she was a 12-3.
And
Brinleigh was a 12-4.
Brinleigh was a
12-2-2. Maybe they were right. Our kids were pretty close.
Yeah.
And she was in the 11s.
Yeah.
That's fast.
It's fast.
Home to home, around the bases in 11 seconds. We're going to get a pitching change. Bitahy-Soto from Shoalo High School back in the circle as Aaliyah from Santa Cruz High School over at first. Haleigh Blair at second from Morenci. 15-7 is our score here in the bottom of the fourth. No outs. Game 2 of this 1A, 2A, and 3A senior all-star game here at Shoalo High School. And Kaylee James from Joseph City getting ready to step into the box. Kaylee, the defensive player of the year for her region in Joe City. She pitched her team to a state championship. She was a first-team all-state selection. On top of pitching outstanding, she hit .431 on the year, 44 RBIs for the Lady Wildcats, and 8 bombs. And Nick, she's already hit 2 today.
Yeah.
She hit 2 in that Game 1 rout of the North as she takes change up for ball 1. And folks, if you're wondering why a girl from Joseph City is playing on the South team, it's because they needed a pitcher. She's a pitcher. They're trying to even up some pitching things. So she and the Round Valley girls, for some positions, kids that couldn't make it, they were on the South team. South needed a catcher. Round Valley's got a catcher. And there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Heads up, Mel. You're safe. Mel's ducking over there in the trailer. So that's why Round Valley and Joseph City are on the South team, just to even up some things and positions. It's nothing against any of those kids. And Kaylee's pitching lights out. The Round Valley girls playing well for the South team, getting along with these girls. Again, they just met each other this morning, probably 8, 9 o'clock this morning. And if you're the Joseph City or Round Valley, you probably know the North squad pretty well. You probably don't know anybody in the South squad. So they're having dance-offs in between games, having a good time. That's what this day is all about. 3-1 count to Kaylee here in the bottom of the fourth. They had a big day of practice this morning. They had a lunch. They've had some skills competitions, a home run derby, and there's a drive out to center. Is there another one? Nope, and that is off the center fielder as the center fielder gets back to the fence but can't come up with it, and they've got James in a rundown, getting over to third. Another rundown here. She is safe at first. Everyone is safe as James hits one to center. The center fielder can't come up with it. As it just
see on the replay right here.
You can see she's trying to find the fence, and it just goes right off of her glove as she lost it trying to find it.
But if you watch that, they didn't want the girls to advance, so everybody was talking and communicating more and more. They were pointing to run the girl back so nobody got to third. You know what I mean? Kept everybody at first.
100%.
That's pretty good.
So Blair is going to score. There's a changeup for ball 1. So James gets a single. Aaliyah over to second, and that's going to bring up Courtney Baca from Round Valley High School. Baca 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Baca first team all-region selection, swings and miss there. Second team all-state selection, hit .476 on the year. And Baca trying to, again, get some Morenci juju with the sticker helmet. The Alizabeth Aguilar helmet, trying to get some of that good vibes from Morenci High School. 2 balls, 1 strike, and there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball.
Natalie almost had that one.
As Patterson, that ball's just out of her reach. Can Patterson, pitcher for most of the year for Holbrook, now playing first base.
Yeah.
Senior All-Star game. I don't know if she's ever played first base in her life. We got, I think that's Brooklynn in left field. She played center field all year. Brinleigh in right field from Sholo. She played left field all year. So you've got kids just in different positions. Again, just enjoying the game. Back to probably when we were all kids and you're at the sandlot and having a good time. And, you know, no egos or anything today. This is a full count as there's a ground ball to second. Second baseman flips it over. The Payson connection in the middle of the infield, because that's Rebecca from Payson at second base. He's going to get Baca for the first out of the inning.
Anna's coming up to bat.
Advancing the runners, and that's going to bring up Liliana Areola, also from Round Valley High School. First team all-region selection. First team all-state defensive player of the year. And a 380 batting average. As that ball gets through the legs of the catcher, and that's going to bring home James. So Kaylee James scores. I had Aaliyah score. So it is 15-10. As the South has chipped away at this deficit. Ball outside to Areola. 2 balls, no strike. The South doesn't want to split today. They want both.
They want both.
The North looking for a split after losing game 1. As there's a nice play there by Maennche at third.
Nice.
What a play there by Haleigh. Maennche on the backhand. What a play. There's the replay. Haleigh backhanded play at third. Slings it over to first. There's a great shot of Haleigh. I know her dad Jake's watching.
Great play.
Probably yelling at his phone or his TV or computer right now for his kid. That's a heck of a play there, Hales, for the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Gianna Lopez. Let's see. She scored in the third, possibly walked. I didn't write down what she did. She did score in the third. She takes that one outside for ball 2. Lopez, Santa Cruz High School. First team all-region, honorable mention all-state. 22 RBIs, 3 homers, and a 397 batting average. Big cut there for strike 1. Bernice from Phoenix Christian High School waiting her turn on deck. Ball low and inside, 3-1. Anna Soto from Sholo High School in the circle. Got, looks like Camp Verde in center field. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Got mom back here, flinching. 2 outs. Looks like Camp Verde in center. Payson up the middle. Holbrook at first and catching. Sholo and pitching in third. And the twins from Sholo High School, Brooklynn and Brinlynn on the corners in the outfield. There's another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball right into our effects mic. That's all right. Trying to keep you awake in the truck, Mel. Can't break any of this equipment. Camden won't want to buy us any more stuff. There's a ground ball to Brinna Hall. That's right there is why she is the defensive player of the year. Just smooth at short. Great shot of Brinna Hall. Here's a replay.
And that's the ball game.
And that's going to be the ball game. The North with the split wins 15-10. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with some awards and see some. I'm sure they're going to take some pictures North beat the South here in game 2, 15-10. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior All-Star Game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of the 1A through 3A Senior All-Star Game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. The North gets the split, winning game 2 over the South. We're going to get right into our awards. They're going to give out their awards from the game. So we're going to start with our Horn Auto Center drive of the game. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. Nick, I got to give it to your kid. Brinleigh Arredondo hit an absolute rocket into the right center gap for the North. Driving in a couple, Brinleigh was 2 for 3 in this game. A single, double, 2 runs scored. Brinleigh, I think there it is. There's the double. There's the rocket double. Mel over there getting it done. There's a shot of Brinleigh at second base. So Winslow Bulldog, Brinleigh Arredondo with our Horn Auto Center drive of the game. Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. If you need glass for your home or business, call Deemer's Glass in Lakeside at 1-888-GLASSMAN. Jazmine Sanchez and Alizabeth Aguilar, 2 bombs from the South team. Aguilar actually had 2 in this game.
Yes.
Sanchez hit a home run. I think I'm missing one. Areola also hit a home run. So all 3 of you from the South, Liliana Areola from Round Valley, Elizabeth Aguilar from Morenci, and Jazmine Sanchez from San Manuel with 3. They all had home runs. They are our Deemer's glass shattering hits of the game.
And we have no stickers, so sorry.
Yeah, no stickers. Sorry if you're from Morenci. We don't have stickers to give you.
Put on your helmets.
Mel has no iTalk stickers we can go slap on your helmet. And now our Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store player of the game. It's going to be players of the game. They have the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, fishing gear in the White Mountains that are located south of Pine Top on Highway 260. They're on the right-hand side of the road just before you get to the resort and casino. If we can get a big, wide shot of this field somehow for all these kids, they all right there are going to be our players of the game. These are all seniors. This is all, they're trying to get them all out of the dugout, so it's going to be perfect timing for what we're doing.
So, North, you'll be next.
So the South team right now is going to get their picture. The South is going to get their picture. The North is going to get their picture. So these seniors are going to be our Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store players of the game. I'm not trying to take the easy way out, Nick.
No,
these are just, again, our kids are playing. Like, this is their last time. You've been joking about being emotional and all that, but as dads, as parents, this is it for high school wise. Some of these kids are going to go on. Your daughter's going on to play at Goshen University, so she gets another 4 years of softball. Mine have chosen not to go play, that they're just ready to start life. So, and nothing against that.
Nothing against that.
But for some of these kids, this is their last time, obviously their last time putting on their high school jersey, last time playing some softball, so that you can see the South getting their picture taken. The North will be next. Nick, is your wife here to go get a picture of the whole team? So hopefully she runs out there for us.
Hopefully she can go get her pictures.
Hopefully she can go get us a picture and share it with us since our kids are playing. So those are our Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store players of the game. So congratulations to all these seniors. The ones that are going on to go play college softball, congratulations and good luck. Those that are not, good luck with whatever you're pursuing in life. Congratulations to whatever those are. As you can see, the North being done with their picture, and now, or the South, excuse me, and now the North coming out for their picture. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want to just end this so you guys can start cleaning up? So the North getting ready to come out for their picture. That's going to do it for us. Brinleigh, Nick Arredondo.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you for Show High School for allowing us to come out and do this. Nick, hopefully you can help us next year and we can do this again together.
I might be in Goshen watching my daughter play
That's
softball.
true. So this might be it for us too. So man, we've had a blast this year watching our kids, having that fun banter. But today, teammates come out with a win. So the North and South split the doubleheader. So we appreciate everyone watching, checking in. This Brinleigh, Nick Arredondo. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of the 1A, 2A, and 3A Senior All-Star Game on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of local sports on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Warren Auto Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.